Coming up today on Houston Life, April is Donate Life Month. We'll meet a two-time liver transplant recipient thankful for the life-changing procedure.
And we're talking to a local author of a new book, Fearless, that building the confidence in young girls with natural hair.
Plus, it's National Tea Day. We're taking a tour of a local tea room and getting a crash course in the benefits of tea.
And Lauren Kelly, she's hitting the rink for a preview of Disney on Ice, Mickey's Search Party, happening right now at NRG Stadium. All of that and more happening today on Houston Life.
Live from Studio B and KPRC2. Houston Life starts now.
Welcome to Houston Life. It is Wednesday, April 21st. I'm Courtney Savala.
And I'm Derek Schwartz. Great to see you, Courtney.
You too,
and
Derek.
Great to see everyone. We've had sort of an interesting week because yesterday, of course, the verdict in the Derek Chauvin murder trial came down after the death of George Floyd. So we were only with you for a bit. Obviously, it was a more serious chat that we had. And then Monday, we were also preempted.
We were, but we're back together, and you were off last week, so I feel like we're regrouping right now.
We're regrouping. It's great to see you. It's great to see all of you. By the way, on Monday, I had my second COVID shot, and, you know, everyone has questions about which one did you get and how did you feel, and it's funny how right at the 24-hour mark, it was yesterday.
You were like
about this time. I know.
You were here? And then you went like that.
I just thought, oh man,
yeah.
What is happening? I'm glad I was able to get home and take a little nap, but it's amazing. I woke up today and it's like a whole new me.
Like nothing ever happened.
Like nothing happened. I feel great. So, yeah, and you never had any side effects from your second?
No, you know, I had the sore arm, a little bit of fatigue, but that was it. And I feel like you don't know until you know, right? Until you get the shot. No matter how many people you ask, you don't know how you're going to react. But that's good. According to Dr. Yancey with Memorial Hermann, having a reaction means that your immunity is up. You want a good immunoresponse to getting the vaccine. So there you go.
Yes, Queen.
Yes,
Happy
Queen.
birthday to
Happy
Queen Elizabeth. Her 95th birthday. She was born April 21st, 1926. Can you imagine? She's seen a lot. Today during breakfast, AJ says to me, Mom, do you think she's going to get lots of phone calls? You know, like, is she going to text people? I said, do you think the Queen texts?
Probably. She does the Zoom.
Oh, wow.
She does the Zoom.
And even if she doesn't personally text, she probably has someone who might facilitate that for her.
I mean, what else is in that purse that she carries around?
I don't know. Maybe some Tic Tacs.
I know.
Well,
yes, Queen. Happy birthday to Queen Elizabeth.
Happy birthday, Queen Elizabeth. I know it was a more somber year after the death of Prince Philip. So speaking of milestones, and to our viewers who were able to stream our show on Monday, you probably already heard a bit of this, but we were in New Orleans over the weekend. That's why I was away last Thursday and Friday. And despite a little bit of a rainy weekend, we had so much fun. One of Brandon's lifelong friends, Joel, lifelong, but one of his dear friends.
Lifelong?
Joel, yeah, they ended up getting married, Joel and Mario. I think we have some clips we can roll. And it was such a lovely time down there. I forget how close New Orleans is, but it was so festive and so nice that, you know, the crowd was either fully vaccinated or partially vaccinated. So it was nice to have like a sense of normalcy, a bit of tradition, right? Their ceremony was nice and short. And we had such a good time. There's Billy and Brenda Love from Love Advertising. It was great to see them, sort of a reunion of sorts. And then they did the traditional Louisiana second line.
Looks like a scene from a movie.
You know, it felt that way. It felt that way. It was
love
such
a good second line.
This was my first second line.
What?
I know.
Clutching my pearls right now. Are you serious?
I am serial. It's true.
So fun.
But down here in the South, though, I feel like here in Houston, we have so many transplants from Louisiana, from New Orleans, that it just felt just sort of, again, very good to take part in a tradition, not only celebrating two people's love, whom we love, but also just to feel like we're able to do something normal.
I know, get out of the four walls, right? Oh, it's so fun. That looked like a beautiful ceremony.
It was nice, short and sweet.
That is so nice. I'm so glad. And just catching up, I mean, Orlando has had many birthday shout-outs this year. But just on Saturday, we were able to get over to our favorite place, Alma Latina in the Heights. So we surprised him. This is AJ right there. He's the cameraman, making sure that we had the video here. They surprised us with some tres leches, and Orlando said, "How did they know? How did they know it was my birthday?" I said, "Well, I let them know we were coming." So because you can never pull anything over on this guy at all. There's no surprises. He knows what's coming. So I feel like we pulled it off there.
Does he not like the attention? Because I feel like if you were more of an introvert, you wouldn't necessarily. I mean, I hate it when they do the whole restaurant thing and they sing.
Oh, I love it. Like,
you do?
AJ and I are yeah, Connor and Orlando, two of the same, you know, mortified. Yeah. Mortified. So last year we did that with Connor and had the big sombrero hat, and I mean, if he could have melted in his seat, he would have.
I know the feeling. I know the feeling. Do you think that's an introvert-extrovert thing?
Oh, 100%.
So you would describe yourself as an extrovert?
Yes.
You would, okay.
Definitely not. I mean, you pretty much know how I'm feeling.
How would you describe me?
I think you're an extrovert.
An extrovert?
Yeah, you are not an introvert.
Well, but how do you know, though?
I think I know you. You're my TV husband.
But the experts say, though, that when you go home at night, like, how do you unwind? Do you want to go out and see people, or does that recharge you, or do you recharge by just not seeing a bunch of people?
Well, I feel I like to not see people because that's what we do. I don't like talking.
See, you need a break.
We all need a break.
Yeah, well, so you may think you're an extrovert, and a lot of people describe me as an extrovert. I don't really think I'm an extrovert. I think I'm actually more of an introvert.
No, if you're in a room full of people, you are not, you know, Franny Wallflower. You are mingling. You make sure that everybody in the room, you say hello, you make sure people are recognized, you make them feel important. An introvert is not doing that.
But that's my job to do those things. How do you know I actually like that?
Not here. That's not your job when you're just you off television.
Okay, so here's the thing. I had not heard this term before until our producers pointed it out. There's actually something in between. It's called an ambivert. Have you heard this?
No.
So it's somewhere between an introvert and extrovert. An ambivert is someone who, depending on their mood, might recharge from being around other people, or who might recharge just simply by being alone. And I think that is where I fall. I think I'm an ambivert.
I think you're maybe a little bit, but not fully. Because you don't know you, I know you.
But there are times, though, again, when you get home, and as much as you like seeing your friends and being around people, I think a lot of people can identify, oh man, that's exhausting. I just want to go home. And the only
You don't want to be on.
You don't want to be on the whole time. When you can just like totally be yourself, there are a lot of friend groups, you know, with whom you might feel totally comfortable. Brandon is one of those people who, if he's not around, I actually don't feel totally complete. I feel like he's an extension of me, but I feel like we could be introverts together. And even if we're sitting there together in silence, I don't know. That's what recharges me.
That's good. And that's what it qualifies? I don't know. I still qualify you as an extrovert, though.
Well, I qualify now as an ambivert.
Welcome. It's great to meet you.
I'm the same me.
You are. But you know what's interesting is, especially right now, you just got done saying how, you know, it felt so good to be in New Orleans and to get out and do things because we've been forced to not do things. So now you're looking to get out and not be a, what is it?
Ambivert.
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 Not to be,
it's like an Amber Alert, but shorter.
And totally different.
It's a terrible joke. Totally different.
Different.
No, I think COVID, though, I think after the year plus that has been COVID, I feel like we all are a bit cooped up. We all could be, you know.
I know, but here's where I fall in with that whole COVID thing. Now I don't want to go anywhere.
Yeah.
You know, the thought of packing a bag or getting dressed, I don't want to go anywhere.
Yeah, neither do I. Neither do I.
What do you call that? What's that?
A hermit.
Boring.
Introvert, extrovert, ambivert, hermit.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah.
Well, very interesting. Again, these studies, these people, these new words, love it.
Okay,
ambivert. No idea how to spell it. Still to come, though. Here's one thing. Not getting enough shut-eye? You not sleeping enough?
I don't know. I try to get 8 hours.
The results of a new sleep study and what that means for your health.
All right, and Lauren Kelly is hanging out at NRG Stadium with a peek at Disney on Ice's Mickey's Search Party. Lauren, so much fun.
Yeah, you guys, we've got the search map right here. Let's try to open it up and see if we can... Let's see. Maybe we should do it the right way. We'll give you a peek of Disney on Ice Mickey's Search Party coming up next when Houston Life returns.
What you know about me?
a time in my life that legitimately the amount of hours I was sleeping racked about 4 hours a night.
Same.
Ridiculous. For years.
Same. When I was covering politics, I barely slept at all, but somehow I was awake all day.
It was the strangest thing. It took me years to get over it. So sleep deprivation, it's a big deal.
Yeah.
We know the toll it takes on our bodies, but listen to this. There's a study that was published in the journal Nature Communications. Results really have gone viral from this study. It followed 8,000 people for 25 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Found a higher dementia risk with a sleep duration of 6 hours or less at the age of 50 or 60.
Okay.
And then a 30% increased risk of dementia was found between the ages of 50 and 70 with persistent short sleep.
Wow.
So the toll, we usually think that, you know, we know that sleep deprivation plays something on our minds, right? Because we get forgetful, or we're not basically operating to full capacity.
Right.
But the long-term effects of what this study is saying is
Dementia.
that it's dementia.
That's terrible news.
It is.
Well, sleep is the time when your body rests and recharges, right? Not just for your physical body, but your mental body. You need that time, those 3 REM cycles, right? Rapid eye movement.
Yeah.
You need those cycles. Humans need it. Animals need it. And so it makes sense to me, but it's also interesting as I've gotten older. Like when I was a kid, I could sleep in until, I swear, noon on a weekend. Now I try to sleep in on a weekend and I pop
and it doesn't
right
happen.
awake.
Yeah, so Connor, you know, he's almost 14, and I'm seeing his sleep pattern kind of change a little bit as he's kind of growing and going through all of that. He can sleep like a log all day.
Yeah.
But AJ, still young, you know, and he wasn't a great sleeper as a baby, but now he's a really good sleeper, but a light sleeper. Connor and I could sleep through anything.
Anytime I'm home with my nieces, your story just reminded me of this. My nieces will be up early all the time.
Right.
And the next thing I know, we have 4 like little people jumping on the bed, waking us up, which is sweet and amazing. But there have been times when I just wish these young people could sleep a little longer.
I know. It happens. It catches up with them. But for the most part, they get you up early.
Well, maybe our viewers have some tips for us. We always want to hear from you. Today we're asking, what is your secret to getting a good night's sleep? Join the conversation on our Houston Life Facebook page. And of course, we will share some of your comments.
I'm going to start with my eye mask, you know.
That eyebrow you have.
The eyebrow.
With it, yeah, well,
fabulous.
It works, right?
It sure does.
Huh.
Okay, Mickey, Minnie, Woody, Buzz, Coco, and more. These are some of your favorite Disney characters. They're back in Houston for Disney on Ice. Mickey's Search Party at NRG Stadium right now through Sunday.
The show looks like so much fun. The production features not only ice skating, but also acrobatic stunt and stilt skaters as well. Lauren Kelly is giving us a peek this afternoon. Oh, what did you find there?
You guys, I'm searching for Mickey right now. I'm in my happiest place on earth. You guys know that I love Disney on Ice. And Mickey's Search Party is back through this Sunday here at NRG Stadium. And something really cool this time, we've got a local skater with us. This is Jamie Hathaway, and she's going to tell us a little bit about who we can see in the show this weekend.
Who can we not see? I mean,
good answer.
There's so many. We've got Buzz and Woody from Toy Story. We also travel in to Coco, where we get to see all of the fun skeletons, and Miguel himself. We also get to take a little travel into a little bit of colder weather, not to mention the ice, but, you know, Arendelle, where we get some cool ice
Anna and
powers
Elsa
from
are here.
Elsa.
Yes. This is such an exciting show, Jamie.
There's so much
what part are
happening.
you in that we can look for you?
I have the great opportunity of portraying the role of Little Bo Peep in our Toy Story segment.
Oh, that is so cute. I love that you're Bo Peep. And you have the hair braided and everything to do it already.
Not quite, but yes.
So if people need to buy their tickets, they can do so online at HoustonLife.tv. We've got a link to the NRG site as well. But don't move, because coming up, Jamie, we've got a big announcement. We're going to announce a winner of 4 front row tickets to this weekend's performance of Disney on Ice. We've got some really cool things we're going to show you, including a lesson on the hoverboard, which I don't know if I'm able to do it, but I am certainly going to try. Can you help me with that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We got this.
So, Darren and Courtney, back to you guys in the studio. I have more Mickey searching to do for just a little while, okay?
I think you might need a bigger scope. I love it.
Very nice. That's a good prize pack, too. We'll see you in a bit, Lauren. Okay, so, well, someone looks like he's had a few too many, but in this week's Wine Club Wednesday, poured by H-E-B, we are tasting an organically grown wine from one of Chile's most environmentally sustainable wineries ahead of Earth Day happening tomorrow,
This is so great. We are highlighting the Chicken Run Carmenere. It's under $10. There we go. We're looking at the label. I'm just going to turn it a little bit so you can see the full. Now, the name Chicken Run Carmenere, it's named for the chickens that run through the vineyards as a natural form of pest control.
Are you serious?
Yes.
That's
and also,
cool.
Another fun fact, Carmenere has become Chile's signature grape since it was imported from France back in the 1800s.
So interesting, Courtney.
I know. Okay, so give it a taste.
Okay.
Nice little sniff. Again, we are not the experts, but, you know, we do like some red wine. The taste here is cocoa powder with cherries with a smooth, balanced finish.
It's really good.
You like it?
Well, I always want to know what the price is before I say whether I like it or not. Mm-hmm. How much?
$8.
$8.
$8.
Okay, not bad. It's
I would
really
say
good,
this
actually.
drinks way more than an $8 bottle of wine. It's lovely.
Wow.
Okay,
That's
to
good.
celebrate Earth Day, H-E-B is featuring organic and sustainably grown wines all month long. Look for the Earth Month tags in all the stores.
Oh, very, very cool. And as a reminder to our viewers, if you'd like to join our Houston Life Wine Club, poured by H-E-B, just visit our website, houstonlife.tv, to register. You will have access to exclusive giveaways, and you'll even have a chance to be part of virtual tastings right here live on Houston Life.
This is so great, and it's really light as I think the weather warms up too. A lot of people don't want to drink a red. This is lovely. As a reminder, you can find today's featured wine at your local H-E-B.
Okay.
Cheers.
Tex would like it too, but dogs don't drink wine. Too bad. Still ahead on Houston Life, meet the mother-daughter team behind the first tea room in Bel Air, Texas.
And after the break, the need for organ, eye, and tissue donations is always of high importance. How you can help during Donate Life Month. Houston Life will be right back. Welcome back to Houston Life. April is National Donate Life Month, a time to set aside to raise awareness of the importance of organ, eye, and tissue donations.
Yeah, being a donor can be a life-changing experience for both the donor and the recipient, of course. Our next guest knows this firsthand. And joining us now is two-time liver transplant recipient Roxanne Martinez, along with Dr. Steve Bynan, Chief of Abdominal Transplant at Memorial Hermann Texas Medical Center. Welcome to you both.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
And Dr. Bynan, I understand, as Courtney just mentioned, April is National Donate Life Month. So over the past 28 years, 165 million organ, eye, and tissue donors in the U.S. have been registered. Why is there such a critical need for this?
Well, in our country, a third of all deaths are due to chronic organ failure, actually. And only about 3% of those can be addressed through organ donation. So clearly the need for more donors is there. And it's in kidneys, livers, hearts, lungs, pancreas for diabetes, eyes for people who need new eyes, basically. So there's a huge need.
And who can be a donor?
Just about anybody actually can be a donor. Doesn't always mean that we'll find a useful organ from that person, but almost anybody can be a donor. There are some exceptions if you have previous cancer, things of that sort. But I think one of the big mindset changes in the country was the idea that, anybody over the age of 50 could be a donor. Say, for instance, when I first started, very few donors were over the age of 50. But, some organs don't age. And so to meet the demand, we've looked at older and more what we call expanded donors. And it's paid off with saving some lives.
It's interesting when we have the conversation about organ donation, because clearly if any of us or someone we loved needed an organ, we wouldn't hesitate to be the recipient of an organ. But it's interesting that people might hesitate to give, so we'll shelve that thought for now. But Roxanne Martinez, you are a two-time liver transplant recipient. Tell us a little bit about your story. Did you ever think you might need to be a recipient?
Never. And as a matter of fact, we recently found out that liver disease runs on both sides of my family. So within a few years, I lost my father and my older brother. And once my brother passed away, I started losing weight and not feeling well and ended up in the ER. I thought I was depressed, but they found out that I too had liver disease. And from that point, it was just a whirlwind. And I went from being at a gastroenterologist to a hepatologist. And then he told me, you need to go to Memorial Hermann because that's where I trained. That's the best hospital. I went there and went through their testing and got put on the transplant list. Then 2 years later, had my first liver transplant.
So during those 2 years' time, I can only imagine going through this entire ordeal from your family history, going through your health issues, being placed on the list, and never really knowing, so to speak, when you're going to get that call, Roxanne.
Definitely. You don't know. I mean, you could be, as a matter of fact, my husband and I were sleeping. The phone rang. Neither one of us answered it. It then went to my daughter in Dallas. She didn't answer the phone. Then my sister got the call. She called me and said, wake up, they've got a liver for you. And at that moment, you feel you're overwhelmed with the feelings of, oh my God, somebody has lost their life. And now I'm going to have this major surgery. What's going to happen? I mean, just so many emotions run through you, but here I am today.
I can only imagine what it would feel like to get a phone call like that. Roxanne and Dr. Bynum, to both of you, I mean, I feel like the takeaway here is you want to get the word out that people should be signing up to be donors. Is that right?
That's correct. Absolutely. I mean, and that has changed so much now that you can let people know many different ways. We used to have to talk to the next of kin of the family, but through their donor registry, say, for instance, a person can let their wishes be known or signing on your driver's license, so your family doesn't have to make that very tough decision in a very tough time in their life, obviously. And that's the message I have is if you want to be an organ donor, let your family know and let your wishes be known so that you can give that opportunity of life for another person.
And Doctor, are we seeing an increase too? Because I know, as you kind of alluded to a few minutes ago, that the numbers have really increased as far as donor. I think many years ago we weren't seeing a lot of donors in the pool.
Yeah, the organ donation has grown through these efforts and through some other things that have happened in the country. But every person that donates potentially can save, 7, 8, 10 lives, actually.
That really is incredible.
The thing is to get the message out and let people know what your wishes are. And, nothing's possible without the donors. They are the real heroes in this whole deal.
And of course, Dr. Bynum, we have to acknowledge the surgeons who make this process happen. Thanks to you both for your time. Dr. Steve Bynum, Roxanne Martinez, thank you so much for sharing your story, and best of luck with your future of health.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And to our viewers, if you would like more information, you can visit memorialhermann.org/transplant, or you can call 713-704-5200.
All right, well, now let's check in with Joe for a look at a story that's helping young girls feel empowered. Hi, Joe.
Hey, guys. Yeah, coming up, we're combing through the issues that women face with natural hair, learning how one local author is encouraging young girls to be confident with their locks and curls. Plus, we'll have a look at what's coming up for the news at 4. Houston Life is back in 2 minutes.
Well, welcome back to Houston Live. Courtney and Derek back with you at 3:30 on this Wednesday, right? It is Wednesday.
It is Wednesday.
Okay.
We are halfway through the week. Well, earlier we asked you, what is your secret to getting a good night's sleep?
Tex is here.
Tex is here. Tex has been here the whole time. He's just busy, running around.
There he is.
So let's get to some of your comments that you have left on our Facebook page. Good boy. He's so great. All right. So Melanie writes in, I get a good night's sleep knowing my ex is someone else's problem. Oh.
Wow, that's funny.
That's really good.
Next we have Jamie. She writes in, well, since nobody has said it, I guess I will. Wine. I know experts might say otherwise, but it gets me to sleep.
Yeah, I think the experts say it helps you fall asleep, but then you wake up halfway through the night. Tell us more, Jamie. We want to know the rest. Andrea writes in, dropping off the kids at the grandparents' house for the night works every time.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's good peace of mind.
That is. And Matt writes in, multiple silicone earplugs blocks 100% of the noises out. Matt, I'm with you. The eyebrow and the earplugs, Sleep like a dream.
Yeah, I've tried the moldable earplugs here at work, and it doesn't block out all the sound. I'm telling
Really?
you. Yeah, a lot of outside noises come in.
Then maybe you need new earplugs.
I know. That and noise-canceling headphones or something like that. As always, though, thanks for your comments, though. You guys make us laugh so much.
I know.
love
Some
it.
good stuff there, and hopefully we'll get some more and share them with you guys. For now, we're going to check in with Keith, Lauren, and Justin for a look at what they have coming at the top of the hour. Hey, guys.
Hey there. You know what works for me? I fallen in love with this thing like a year and a half. A weighted blanket. Oh my gosh.
I've heard those.
Weighted blanket. It just,
I can't do it.
Yep.
Oh,
Can't
no?
do it. No.
Oh, man.
I feel like I was smothered. I don't think I could.
Yeah, I feel like something's like fallen on me.
Also,
You have to
aren't they
find a white
super
rate, though.
warm?
It seems
No, they
like
can't be. They make them in different materials. See, there are a lot of choices out there, Derek.
Very interesting.
They make with breathable material. Yeah.
I thought about trying it.
No, yeah, it works wonders.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty good. So, there's my tip for the day.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a noise machine. That's what I use.
Yeah.
Noise machine,
So
okay.
yeah, so it's got all these different functions on there. I'm a big beach person, like the waves are, that's my zen right there. So I'll just turn the waves on at night and I'm like 5 minutes.
Wait,
oh,
it's
and
a
the bourbon,
sound?
that helps too.
It's a sound on there?
Yeah. Yeah, it's got like thunderstorm, waves, heartbeat, city, all kinds of
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh,
No.
Court, you're
See,
missing
then I
out.
wouldn't stop hearing it. That's my
Heartbeat.
problem.
Oh, really? Oh,
No.
Yeah.
Have to go to the bathroom.
Really
It's
weird
like a whole
dreams,
thing.
too.
It is funny though sometimes when I forget to turn it off. I'll be going up there in the middle of the afternoon and I'm like, dun, 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 dun. Why do I got a Hawaii 5-0? I'm like, oh, I haven't turned the wave machine off.
Wait, the blanket has, or the sound machine?
The sound
Sound
machine.
No, they have
Okay.
they have sound making weighted blankets.
I don't know what's going on.
The weighted blanket, Courtney, just it sounds like Antonio Banderas, and it's like, Courtney, you need to get a good night's sleep.
Then I will buy that.
You wouldn't sleep. You'd stay up and just whisper things to it all night.
Talk to me.
The last thing anyone needs is a blanket that talks to them. Okay, that sounds terrifying.
The extrovert might.
Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes.
Yeah, I do not want a blanket that talks to me.
I know. No, you go to bed. No, you go to bed.
No,
Good night.
you hang up first. You fall asleep first.
Unless it talked me into getting out of bed in the morning. Now.
Okay. We do
should
have
probably
a
get to
show.
weather.
We do have a show coming to 4 o'clock. We want to talk.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
We want to tell you. Look, Justin, take it away. You do the weather real quick, okay?
I'm on it,
Please.
brother. I got you here. All right, look at this. We've got a gorgeous day today. If you get a chance to get outside and enjoy it, please do so, because we're not going to see one like this for quite some time. I think a couple of spots are going to hit 70, but that may be about where we park it today. You see all that north and northeast wind? That's got everybody sitting comfortably in the mid and upper 60s. This is kind of what it should be in like mid-March, early March versus what we're seeing now. 80 is our average high for this time of year, and nobody across the state of Texas, even in Brownsville, look at that, very comfortable 70 degrees down there close to the border. So as we go through the rest of the night tonight, you'll definitely need the jacket if you are going to go out and find a patio, or at least just head on out, especially if you're going out early tomorrow morning for a run or a walk, take the kids out to school. We'll be looking at temperatures in the upper 40s and low 50s, but should warm up nicely back to the mid 70s as we head towards tomorrow. So here's what we're going to take away, and this is what we will talk about at 4 o'clock. It's perfect for the patio and the Prosecco for this evening. We're going to track Friday's storms. Could see some hefty thunderstorms with that. I'll show you the timing and how much rain, and of course we've got a great looking weekend as well.
All right. Looking
Sounds good. Justin, thank you. Here's a look at some of the other stories that we're covering this afternoon as well. President Biden touting the fact his administration has met the goal of administering 200 million COVID doses in his first 100 days in office, plus the plea he's making to employees in an effort to encourage even more people to get the vaccine.
These 3 people facing charges accused of theft from a local school district. We'll take a closer look at what they're accused of stealing and how the items were supposed to help people struggling from the pandemic.
And a toddler saving himself from drowning. And the big reason behind it, the skills he recently learned from swimming instructors. All that and much more coming up.
A lot coming
It's like
up.
a good story there.
Might be some
Absolutely.
people watching at home under weighted blankets. You never know.
And a weighted sound blanket. I don't know.
That
Okay.
pours wine.
I'm buying that.
Me too.
Thanks, guys. For years, natural hair has been discriminated against in the workplace, but many strides have been taken since to get that change.
Joe Sam spoke with one local author on a mission to build up the confidence in young girls. Joe, tell us more.
Yeah, so she has a new book. It's called Fearless, and it's all about the beauty of natural hair, you guys. I spoke with the author and a popular hairstylist to see why this has become a problem that they're working to untangle.
I overcome defeat, I am fearless. Psalm 55:2, cast your cares upon the Lord and he will sustain you. He will never let the righteous fall.
That's a quote from Siobhan's book, Fearless, a book that's inspiring young girls to be confident in the skin they're in.
I think that there was a void. I think that representation is important. I think young girls seeing other girls that look like them in print is so vital. And I also feel like it was important to me. I felt led by God to write it because I was a fearful person. I was always very afraid to take opportunities. I was afraid to embrace new things because of fear. And my goal in writing the book was to encourage young girls to not allow fear to stop them from pursuing their greatest goals.
The fear of being discriminated against because of their natural hair, afros, braids, cornrows, and so many other styles looked upon as unprofessional.
When I was younger in elementary school, it was highly unlikely for me to see someone that looked like me in a coloring book or in a book or even in representing a doll. I had a Cabbage Patch doll, but beyond that, anything with someone with natural hair, you didn't see that often.
But that's changed with the incorporation of the Crown Act, a California law that prohibits discrimination based on hairstyle and texture. This act has passed in several other states, but Texas has yet to adopt the act here, making it hard for women to obtain certain opportunities.
I worked in certain places where they could tell you, no, that's not professional. You can't wear braids because that's too urban. They can not hire you because of the way you look or the texture of your hair.
Now there's definitely a greater level of popularity with natural hair, and so it's more accepted in the workplace. I think the Crown Act has definitely played a part in kind of encouraging workplaces to embrace natural hair care.
Siobhan's book is just one of the many examples of how community members are encouraging young girls to love their natural hair as they continue to fight for that particular freedom in the workplace.
I just want every woman to feel beautiful wearing their natural hair because we went off into a phase of weave. Everybody likes to wear weave. Everybody likes to wear extensions. So I think people have given up on wearing their natural hair.
According to Siobhan, the way to fix that problem is to show everyone how beautiful, professional, and diverse natural hair can be for young girls and women.
I think the more exposure natural hair receives, I think the greater acceptance it will be around not only the U.S., but around the world. People will be more willing to embrace. You know, our hair is just an expression of who we are. It doesn't make us any less or any greater than anything else. It just expresses our personality and who we are.
Yeah, some great messages there. And of course, I'll have a link on our website, HoustonLife.tv, with a list of locations where you can pick up a copy of the book, Fearless. Courtney and Derek, I have that book here with me right now. I did read through it myself, although I don't have any hair on my head. It was easy to appreciate the book because it does encourage a lot of women out there and a lot of young girls. Just be happy with the skin that you're in and really don't try and be anyone else. And I think that's the mission that they're on right now.
It's really cool. And, you know, also in schools, I am always stunned when I see these stories about school administrators or other parents complaining that someone needs to, like, cut their natural hair or do something with the hair they were born with,
exactly.
Right? I mean, natural hair is beautiful, and I think her mission is just... It's so great.
Right.
It's so eye-opening.
And not just with the girls, but the guys, too. I think one of the stories you're talking about is one of the guys who had dreadlocks, and they made him cut his dreadlocks. And I'm like, you know, that's how he's grown up. You know, that should be accepted. I don't think that should hold you back from learning and getting a quality education.
A quality education or the job that you deserve as well. And I love the idea of this book, Fearless. Joe. Yeah. Great job.
I'm going to take it with me and try and grow some hair myself.
Rub it on there.
Right.
You got some hair on your face there, Joe.
Right.
All right. Okay, coming up on Houston Life, it is tea time. We're getting ready to sip with certified tea blending master Kim McHugh. There she is. We'll meet her next.
Plus, we're going to be checking in with Lauren to find out who's the winner of our 4-pack of front row tickets for Disney on Ice. Stay right there. Much more of Houston Life when we return. Well, pinkies up and cheerio. I think it's about time for our afternoon tea. High tea. But before we do that, we need to be in costume. You know, I love a good costume, Derek.
Are you serious?
Here's your fascinator.
Oh, my gosh.
Put that on.
I love surprises.
We have to be, you know.
If I have to wear this, you have to use your British accent.
I don't know how, but we did find a local tea room that's serving with a Texas twist.
You guys are going to love this, so pay close attention. McHugh Tea Room and Gifts was the first tea room to open in Bel Air, Texas. And owner Kim McHugh shares how she started the family business and how they are blending Southern charm with tea tradition.
Hi, I'm Kim McHugh. I'm the owner of McHugh Tea Room and Gift in Bel Air, as well as True Leaf Tea. Evidently, according to my mother, I had tea in my baby bottle. Blueberry matcha. So I'm a certified tea blending master. I decided to become one probably in 2009 when I was really getting interested in it. I love doing the blends, and I like to figure out favorite flavor profiles, and it's kind of fun, but they had no place to pick it up. So I developed this with my mother, who makes pie and everything else. Most of the recipes here are over 100 years old, but I was served as a kid by my grandmother. I designed our tea room in a way that it's not any kind of particular culture that we're looking at here. This is not a British tea room or an Asian tea room or anything like that. It's supposed to be like, if you like tea, come on down. My favorite part of owning this business is probably the people. I'm so intensely entertained every day. It's amazing the conversations I get to hear, and I'm the uninvited guest to so many baby showers and wedding parties, and it makes it so much fun. That's what I like. I like when they come in hungry and they leave happy. I like when they come in and we make a new friend. Some of my best friends I have today have been because I've opened this tea room and I've met them. And that's the biggest reward we've ever had, on top of getting to work with my family. That's something that is priceless.
Doesn't it look lovely?
It does look very fancy and delicious, too.
Absolutely. Kim McHugh is joining us now via Zoom to spill some of the healthy tea knowledge. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So, Kim, we have been enjoying, we love that story that our producers Olivia and Paul just created. So give us the T411, because this is something, we mentioned that you have the first tea room in Bel Air, Texas. A lot of people think of it as a special occasion thing, but you like to think of it more as an everyday thing, right?
This is an everyday thing. For me, it is for sure. And for a lot of our people that come in here, we have people that come in every day.
I think it's so great that you're basically showing everyone the love. And of course, today is National Tea Day. One thing that I really want to know is the difference, or maybe the quality of tea that's in bags and the loose leaves. What's the difference?
Very good question. We get this a lot of times. It's so much easier just to toss a bag in some hot water and go for it. I get it, really, but we've learned that there's a few things. One is, if you have a tea bag, it dictates how strong you get to have your tea. It's kind of a one-hit wonder. You throw it in there, you make your tea. It's hard to get a second steeping out of one tea bag, and it may not be to your flavor profile. You might want it stronger or weaker. If you steep it longer, it makes it bitter, so then what? So we chose loose leaf. And loose leaf is just so much more versatile. You get a richer flavor. You also, organic is better since they dump pesticides on tea.
Oh.
I think organic tea is really good. So that kind of helps out with, you get to dictate how strong you like your tea by having it loose. Put in as much as you want.
You know what, that's the organic thing. That's something I never even really considered. All right, so we're all familiar with tea bags like the ones we have in front of me. Let's talk about the loose leaf tea just a little bit more. So you say, Kim, that there's a specific method for steeping this tea. Walk us through it and we'll do our best.
Okay. Which tea do you have there? There's Slimming Oolong and Texas Gold.
Okay.
And one is an oolong, one is a black tea. So black tea will steep longer than an oolong tea.
Okay.
That's something to know. Because we do black tea in Texas. We are all about our black teas. It's sweeter, so we like that. And you can't really kill it. You can put boiling water on it, and it's fabulous. So with that tea, what you're doing is you're pouring hot water over it. You got it ready to go. You're doing great.
This is the oolong, right?
Boom.
Okay.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Here you go, Derek.
So, yeah, that's it.
Okay. So these things here, though, I'm sorry, we're kind of bouncing around because this is how you would steep the loose tea with these different items,
different devices.
Okay. Correct. Right. You just put the loose tea in a bag or in a steel ball or whatever you like to use at home. It's really simple to clean. You've got the manatee in there. Get it? Manatee. He's hanging out in there.
Okay.
And all those are easy to use, and they all go in the dishwasher, which I'm all about.
And you mentioned that the loose leaf tea, you can steep it multiple times. About how many uses might we expect to get?
With the loose leaf tea of good quality and oolong, you can get 6, 7 steepings out of one use, one set of leaves.
You know what, and oolong tea is my absolute favorite. I remember my mom loves oolong, and it has some really great health benefits too. Digestion, is that right?
Really good. Good for digestion, really good for your metabolism. Fantastic for your organs. It hydrates your system. It allows your body to do what it's supposed to do to be healthy.
Okay,
is really
so
delicious.
Metabolism, this is like kind of, is it a weight loss tea? Do we even say that or no?
Yeah, well, actually, it's been studied for that. I mean, all the tea acts as kind of a diuretic and a weight loss, but oolong tea, especially that slimming oolong, which is called tea kuan yin, is what it's really called, but slimming oolong, we can pronounce that, is known to give you about a 15% rev on your metabolism.
Okay.
So it helps you out.
Not bad. And even though some teas do have caffeine, you can actually get away health-wise drinking a little more tea than you would coffee. Kim, before we let you go, I understand that from now until the end of the month, Houston Life viewers can get 20% off any online order. Is that right? What's the discount code they've got to use?
That's correct. If you go to trueleaftea.com and type in KPRC, you will get it end of the month, now to the end of the month, 20% off any size order.
Uh-oh, I think Eileen, my mom, is just clicking away for sure. Well, cheers. Happy National Tea Day, and hopefully we will see you soon in your tea room.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you for having me.
Kim McHugh, thanks for coming on. And if you would like to pore over more tea facts, we do have a link to connect with Kim on our website, HoustonLife.tv.
All right, now we're going to check in with Lauren, who's about to make one family a pretty happy one. Hey, Lauren.
I sure am, you guys. We're going to announce our front row Disney on Ice Mickey Search Party winner, and I'm going to get a lesson on that hoverboard here in just a little while. You don't want to miss it. Houston Life will be right back. So you guys, we are here on the ice at Disney on Ice Mickey Search Party. It's here at NRG Stadium through this weekend. All the ticket information is online, HoustonLife.tv. Isabella is the host, and we've chatted with you before. You do such a great job.
Oh, thank
Tell
you.
everybody how the show's a little bit different this year. There's a lot more to see.
Oh yeah, this show just doesn't have skating, but we also have plenty of specialty elements and different acts throughout the show. One of which is actually hoverboarding.
Hoverboarding.
And this is really cool.
Now, the thing with the hoverboard is I can't even stand on that on the floor. How do you guys do this on the ice?
We have some really cool notches on the hoverboard wheels that
kind
will
of make it
kind of stick into the ice so that they don't slide right
okay,
off.
I'm like watching this in amazement. Look at that. This is our, he's got a very special note for us. I believe that he's going to bring over here. He's, let's just pretend that he has that very, very special envelope with very important information. Which, thank you so much for bringing it, and we're very glad that that happened. Jamie, thank you so much for delivering this. Isabella, we have our winner. This is for 4 front row tickets to Disney on Ice. And that winner is Natalie Kalina Fernango. So, yay, congratulations, Natalie. We'll be in touch for you to make sure that you get your tickets. And, of course, if you want to become a KPRC2 Insider, you could do it online. Click to Houston.com/insider. It's super easy. Now, Isabella, I've got a helmet. I'm going to put this on.
Oh, here we go.
Because I'm going to try this hoverboard. Oh, my goodness. Live on TV. It's a very, very bad idea, but Ara's going to help me. I might actually need, like, Jamie's hands, too. Like I said, I can't stand as it on the floor, but, okay, I got a brief lesson. 1 foot here and 1 foot here. Yep. Okay? I'm leaning. I'm going. I'm going. Oh, my God. My calf muscles are going to be so sore tomorrow. And then we just take a bow, right? We're done? I'm still done. Okay, before this gets really bad, I'm going to send it back to Derek and Courtney in studio.
Good
More
job.
HoustonLife.tv. Mickey Search Party, Disney on Ice in town this weekend. Thank you so much to all of our lovely guests for helping us out today. I'm sweating on the ice.
You got it, Lauren. You've got it. Trust me, we're both more nervous than you are. So
good job, Lauren.
Good job hanging out. And congrats to Natalie, our winner of those tickets to Disney on Ice.
I know. Congratulations. After the break, a look at what is coming up on tomorrow's show, including celebrating one of our most prized possessions.
And as we head to break, let's check in with Nichelle Turner for a look at what's coming up on Entertainment Tonight. Hey, Nichelle.
Derek and Courtney tonight on ET. Hollywood reacts to the Derek Chauvin guilty verdicts, plus my iconic leading men of the 90s interview with Melrose Place star Grant Show. That's tonight at 6:30 right here on KPRC2. Now, stay right there because Houston Life will be right back.
Tomorrow on Houston Life, what started out as an after-school gathering turned into an inspiring local band. We're going to introduce you to the Hubcaps.
Oh, cool. Love their name as well. Plus, just in time for Earth Day, Lauren Kelly is chatting with producers from 2 different Apple TV series about how they captured some pretty incredible footage from around the planet. Very nice.
Very cool. Tomorrow is Earth Day.
Tomorrow's Earth Day. Happy Earth Day, and thanks so much for joining us on this Wine Club Wednesday. We'll see you back tomorrow.
Yeah, we're going to do it all over again. For now, we'll send it over to Keith and Lauren.
Hey guys, all right, we will see you tomorrow. Yeah, that's going to be Friday Junior, right? Friday Eve?
Baby Friday.
Baby Friday.
You got it. Friday Junior, whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
Getting ready.